All right, welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified Podcast. Today is October 25th, 2020. I am your host, Luis Palacios, my co-host, Chris.
Hey boys, it's your guy, Pokemon Trigger Please. How you guys doing?
How's it going, my good man?
Oh, it's going good. Dude, I can see for you it's already been a good week. Oh my gosh.
Goodness. Can I get a shiny Sableye here? No? Okay, good.
Oh, I would strangle you.
All right.
I love it.
Let's get back a little bit on track here before we actually continue on, because we got a lot to talk about today. We'll definitely here, once again to talk about Pokemon Go news, updates, and ranting about the game, because we love the game just as much as you do. But Chris, let's remind everybody that we are also part of the Professor Network, because you know how wonderful those people are. ProfessorNetwork.com/PurifiedPodcast. Thank you so much for always being part of the network. So yes, check them out. They have wonderful people, wonderful podcasts, and yeah, we're part of them. So thank you so much for being. Alrighty. We got to talk about so many things. Goodness gracious, this week has been like a buttload of news. Like literally, I cannot believe the amount of stuff that we had to talk about this week. And I'm sure that either this podcast is going to be like either the biggest podcast or the smallest podcast. I don't know. It's just going to be a long podcast for sure.
It's a good week. It's a very good week.
Yeah, definitely. So let's start with just recapping probably the smallest things we can recap, but also the very fun things for sure. Well, we catch on Pokemons here because there are a lot of Pokemons to talk about today. Chris, what you got for me today?
Ooh, we talking Hondas and Shinies?
Ooh, yes we are.
Oh my gosh, let me look. It's been pretty good. I got pretty lucky and was able to snag another shiny Giratina. I've gotten pretty lucky with the IVs. This one was a 96. So I have a 98, 15, 14, 15, and this one was 14, 14, 15.
Right.
And then after the raid hour, I actually got 2 Hundo Giratinas, which was pretty funny. I'm glad I didn't build the 98 shiny yet, because I'd rather use the Hundo. I also got and I definitely was excited when I clicked on a Wurmple and finally got the shiny. I've been waiting for that.
At least you have an evolvable shiny. I have the party hat, and I'm just like, well, it's just sitting there. I can't evolve it or anything. So
I would have loved to get a shiny party hat. I hope they bring it back eventually.
Yeah, eventually, some celebrations will be on the way eventually.
Mm-hmm. I was also able to snag a golden Bellsprout. That was pretty exciting. That was my first time getting that.
Nice.
And then 2 shiny Driftlins today. So
yeah, definitely from the Mastery Ghost thing that we're still live right now, and so for another hour or 2 hours mark.
Do it.
But I mean, it's one of those days where you just want to relax and do nothing else at this point. But all right. Well, you had some nice little Hondos there, thanks to the Giratinas. 2 Hondos in raid hour. That's actually pretty good odds.
Dude, it was like 4 raids apart too. That's what blew me away.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Leonardo Madari, thank you very much for coming in. Ooh, we got so many people. Thank you very much for joining us. We are here to talk about Pokemon Go. We're just recapping our things. So, let me tell you a little story about my halt this week, all right? So, everybody, has been doing Giratinas. It's such a fun time. And I got the Hondo last week, and we were like, okay, this is cool. I was like, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need anything else after that. I mean, I got a couple of shinies. I got a couple of things, and things like that. But so raid hour comes around, and we're like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm going home. I just finished work. It was a long day, of course, and things like that. So I get home. I take a shower. I start getting dinner ready and all that stuff. However, raid hour starting to happen around 6. So I was like, okay, let me open the game up, see if anybody's inviting me. And yes, a couple of people from our community here, Chris, has been inviting me to raid. So I was like, cool. I'll be able to do them. I don't need to do a lot, maybe get a couple extra candies just in case. Even though I already have a max out, Hondo Giratina from last week and all that. So I was like, okay, this is cool. However, I started doing the raids. So in between raids, actually, let me get to this point of the story too. In between raids, I go ahead and do one of the rocket balloons, because at 6 o'clock we actually get another one. So I was like, okay, let me do this balloon real quick. It's a TD Osser, so I was like, okay, this is okay, it's like things like that. I beat it, I catch it, I check the IVs, and it's my very first Shadow Hondo 30 Ursa. Like the very first Shadow Shando has to be a 30 Ursa, which is awesome because I always wanted to finish the line somehow. Never gonna be Purified, even though we're a Purified podcast. But we're never gonna purify that because it's already a Hondo part of it. So, things like that. So cool, I was already excited. I was like, yeah, I finally got a Hondo Shadow and everything like that. So I get invited to another Giratina raid. And I'm just sitting there waiting for, dinner to start and everything. I'm just tapping away and everything. So I finished tapping. Mind you, my dad was on the room too. I finished tapping and I see the CP go down. And I'm just like, okay, this is cool, everything like that. And I see the number, the magical Hondo number. And it's 2105. And I'm just like, my eyes light up. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Another Hondo. And I'm just like, all right, let's check it. I click on it, yet I close my eyes. Because, the chance of a Shando. And guess what it was at the moment it happened? The Shando does appear on my screen. The beautiful, beautiful Hondo Shiny Giratina is now mine.
It is floating above your head now.
It is now. So if you want to check out, pictures and everything that I posted back in Discord, just go ahead and go in Discord, of course. But I did it. It is my very first catchable Shando Pokemon, and it's one of the best in Pokemon Go right now.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best Ghost Dragon types. Well, actually, most of a Ghost type, but, a Shando Giratina. And I'm just like, I scream. My dad was like, what the heck is going on? And I'm just like, that all is right in the world. Mind you, that I got the Hondo Shadow before this one comes around.
Dude, explaining Pokemon Go shinies to people that don't play Pokemon Go is the funniest thing.
Yeah, well, I said, no, don't worry about it. I said that to my dad, of course, but I was like, oh my god. I posted it everywhere I could go for every Discord that had Pokemon Go, Twitter, everywhere else that I go to. I tell everybody that I could. I even thought that maybe I needed to buy the lottery at that point, because holy Jesus, to get two Hondos, especially two separate Hondos in different spectrums of the game, to get that point, I'm just like, wow. I was just insane. So yes, Giratina was my very first Ray Shando. I do have another Shando from a lucky trade, luckily. That one, I actually got it from just a random trade, because we didn't even think it was going to be a random trade. It became lucky and it became Shando. So I was actually okay with that, which was, Dragonite. So now I have two Hondos, one of them being a Shando. I also got a Gold Plus Hondo Patrat, and that was actually pretty cool. I was okay with that. After that, the luck was alright. Let's go ahead and check my shinies real quick, because even I don't remember. Before the Giratina Shando, I got a shiny Oddish, which was actually pretty cool, because I need another one for the line. Mm-hmm. And then just from the quest itself today, plus a little bit of luck, I got a 98 shiny Drifloom, which again is super nice.
PvP monster, man.
With 15 attack too.
Oh, baby.
Another shiny Duskull, which, okay, I was like, alright, this is cool. I'm okay with that. I mean, I already got 3 more of one. And then another shiny Drifloom from a wild encounter. So, as you can tell, my week was insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just
That
I've been
was,
holding
man.
off to actually tell the full story until that actually happened, until the podcast today, just because I really needed to actually get to that point.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Mega jealous for that
Oh yeah.
mega awesome shiny.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So I was a good Shando to get. It will be my buddy forever until it's fully best buddy and everything, so I can use it in Master League. I've been using it in Master League too, and he's been wrecking,
Oh,
just
I bet.
wrecking
Shiny
everything.
DPS boy.
Plus, the brag is so good. It's so good. But anyways, yes. So that's my recap of the week, and I don't want to spend any more time on it because we still have a lot of news to talk about. So let's go ahead and get into our research topics. There, Chris, what's the very first thing we're gonna talk about today?
Oh boy. So, with the introduction of Mega Gengar, somebody had to go. Mega Venusaur left raids on October 23rd. Um, I don't know. I was able to load up on a lot of Mega Venusaur candy.
Yes, yes,
Um, so yeah, if you didn't, I feel sorry for you. But I think there's still quests to get it, or they're at least probably gonna do it in the future.
yes. So this is the silver lining when it comes down to this announcement. On a Friday, 23rd, of course, at 6 p.m., Mega Venusaur will be leaving Mega Raids, and now Mega Gengar is now in Raids thanks to that. So we knew the rotation was gonna happen. They've been doing this kind of rotation since Raids was introduced. So we understood that Mega Evolutions weren't going to be all in the same page every single time, which would have been a chaos for anybody trying to hunt them specifically. So we understood that. We knew that we were able to get those kind of things. Now, however, there is a silver lining, and this is what the blog post says. In early November, there will be updates to the Mega feature. You'll be able to do the following. Earn Mega Energy by walking your body Pokemon if you have previously Mega Evolved a Pokemon in your body Pokemon's evolutionary line. So, let's say you evolve a Mega Venusaur, a Mega Charizard, a Mega Blastoise. If you put it as your body, you're able to actually gain the energy by walking with your body. So you will actually be able to earn Mega Energy just by having it as your body and just walking around and things like that, which is a core mechanic of the game. And that's something that we wanted from the very beginning when it comes around. So that's actually a pretty good update. It's actually going to help a ton of people, especially the free-to-play players. And this is just a tiny bits of things they're going to use. However, there's more. Earn additional candies when you have an active Mega Evolved Pokemon and you catch a Pokemon that shares a type with your Mega Evolved Pokemon. You will also
I didn't know about that.
Yes, you will also earn additional candies when catching a Rainbows, regardless of its type. So yes, if you have it as a buddy and you catch the Pokemon that's got Citrus Link with it, so let's say you catch a Bulbasaur when you have a Mega Venusaur in just your body, you'll be able to earn the candy associated with that. So that's actually pretty good. Another way of a free-to-play player to be able to earn Mega Candy. And then, of course, see trainers on your friend list who currently have Mega Evolved Pokemon. So just like in the race system, maybe there will be another aura in the friends list that tells you what Mega Pokemon maybe it has or things like that.
I'm assuming they'll probably have the Mega sign on them. I don't know.
Yeah, that could actually be. That actually will be a little bit easier for everybody to understand what kind of Mega
That way you know
Pokemon.
who to invite to raids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that one for sure. But yeah, that's... basically that small updates that they're doing to the Mega system. Little by little, they have listened to the community, and I'm glad that they're doing this because this is the best way for rotating Mega evolutions from the actual race initially to be able to still have some value in the sense. Now, we did talk about last week that the extension of Mega Evolution is gonna be 8 hours. And all the other features that they announced last week for sure. So this is another welcome addition. It's gonna start early in November, so we know that it's not gonna take too long for it to be implemented. So I understand things like that, and I think this is actually great. Chris, do you have any more concerns about this or anything?
I think this is very welcome. I mean, this answers a lot of qualms I think that people had with Megas. You can go free to play almost completely now, since you can earn it by walking.
Yes.
There's still probably going to be the quests around there that gets you like 5 or 10 here and there.
Yeah.
And as we saw sometimes they're gonna do special research that gives you candy,
Yeah,
like for
which
Charmander Day. So we'll
yes,
see.
yeah, we'll definitely. They're always implementing things that's gonna help us in the long run, with the ability of being able to use Mega Evolutions in PvP in the
Mhm.
end. Because it needs to be more accessible for everybody, and that's what's
It
being
is
implemented.
interesting. I do want to say it is very interesting that they're taking out Venusaur because this answers my question. What about when we get a lot of different megas? So I guess they're only gonna have like 5 at a time, maybe in the raid.
Maybe it's a possibility they'll do like maybe another special day where two are introduced and two have to go out.
Yeah,
Which, in that regard, I mean, because of the other implementations, I don't feel like it's going to be that big of an impact.
no,
It's just a bigger extraordinary beginning for the newer Mega Evolution to come around, which is okay with me. Because, again, having a huge list of Mega Evolution Pokemon or Mega Evolved Pokemons to raid in the raid system just doesn't sit right with me, especially because it's so unpredictable to what's going to be hatching from those eggs. There's
oh I
no
know.
there's no indication of what Pokemon's coming out. It's just like the most randomest thing in the world. It's not easy because one egg is gonna pop and then all of a sudden it's something you don't want to actually hunt anyway. So
Mhm.
it's kind of like the beginning of the system. We didn't know what kind of eggs was hatching from what. We knew that the levels were there, but we didn't know until we actually understood how the system worked. So and this one is a little more unpredictable for that regard, just because there's no real indication. It's just a mega egg. So that's basically what it gets to me at the end. But either way, welcome additions. Mega Gengar is finally here. White boy there. I still haven't evolved mine. So what about you?
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't mega evolved any Pokemon yet. I need to do Beedrill because I've been holding on to a
the candy.
mega evolve a Beedrill for 20 Beedrill candy for the longest time.
Jesus.
Uh,
Um,
I think now's a good time since Darkrai's weak to Bug, so I might do that.
yeah, definitely. Good me. All right. So we got more news. This is not the end. This is definitely not even the beginning. It's time to steal ourselves from some spooky, scary shenanigans during the very wonderful time of the Pokemon Go Halloween of 2020. What do we got here, Chris?
Oh, buddy, if you guys haven't played Pokemon Go during Halloween, you're missing out. It is the best event all year, in my opinion. Halloween is frighteningly close. Get ready for some spooky shenanigans this year. Galarian Yamask makes its Pokemon Go debut in new Halloween themed special research. And
Woo!
completing certain field researches tasks may lead to an encounter with Spiritomb. You may even encounter a shiny one. Oh my gosh, this is what we all wanted. I love that shiny.
Yes.
Also, oh yeah, dude, it's been insane.
Ah,
I want it.
you're not the
Dress
only
up,
one there.
dude. If you get it, I'll cry. If I get it, I'll cry. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Dress up in ghastly new avatar items. I've seen a lot of people dress up. There's like a Gengar onesie and a zombie pose you can do. I
Yes.
want it.
Let me go ahead and show it to you guys since I got a couple of them.
Yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of want to buy it right now. I don't know, but prepare to face off against spine-chillingly cool Pokemon in raids. Oh yeah, they've been good. And take part in Halloween-themed mini events like the Catch Mystery Ghost Day, which we had today, and the Halloween Cup that's going to be coming up. Uh,
Yes.
re- Regardless of where your dark heart leads you, there's plenty to enjoy this Halloween. And yes, there is. Oh my gosh, man. So many features. Look at that list of features. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
I know. So let's go ahead and just get on with what Chris has been saying and analyze a little bit of what's going on. So Galarian Jamma's very first appearance in Pokemon Go. Have you finished the quest yet?
No, I'm at the 49s. So I think my next task, like after I complete it, will give me Galarian Yamask.
Nice, nice. So yes, I completed it. I think today when I was finishing up the last few part of the research. But it's a cool Pokemon, and it's just the regular form of this guy. So it's actually pretty cool. You do have to actually do some adventuring with him. It is to be able to evolve him, and that's win 10 raids to be able to evolve it into Corfurus. So it's interesting when it comes down to that now we have Pokemon evolutions that require certain tasks to do for that reason. Now, we have seen this in the past, like when Phoebus was first introduced, we had to walk with him X amount of kilometers to evolve him. Same with Spoink or some other Pokemon that are out there. But this one requires more of a handling of your own grind.
Yep.
Because at the same time, I mean, there's another news source that we're gonna be talking about after this, but that's some of the things that require you a little more grind than just being able to just get the candy, which we knew from the last 4 years, anyways. But at the same time, it's actually pretty nice because those requirements kind of make sense of what Pokemon is really about and how it interacts with the main series games and all that. So
yeah, I think it's cool. Like, I think they should do stuff like that.
yes,
I know people complain like, "Oh, I've been grinding since day one. Why can't I evolve it right away?"
definitely.
It makes it more exciting for the people that get it.
Oh yeah. So at the same time, we have Gengar and Sableye wearing costumes. This is actually a welcome edition. A lot of people are actually happy about this edition because there's two reasons. One is they can be shiny. Any Pokemon with costumes as a base shiny that the shiny has been previously released will actually have his shiny form during the time of their costume time. However, this is why the people are actually more happy about this one is because one, Gengar, being a fully evolved Pokemon, can now actually be good in whatever PvP or anything you want to instead of like worrying about the evolution line before that. And then of course you can use it in PvP and all the stuff. Same with Sableye. Sableye doesn't have an evolution. It does have a Mega though, but the Megas can evolve the costumes. Unfortunately, I think I haven't tried that yet.
No, you can Mega Evolve costumes now.
You can.
They changed it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, they were freaking out about it today.
Wow. But of course, they have to. They will lose their costumes when the Mega, and then they'll revert back to the custom Pokemon when it happens. We actually that should have been a feature that we already knew because of Blastoise when we had the glasses. They lose the glasses and then it returns with the glasses afterwards. So we knew about that at the end. However, Sableye, since it's not an evolved Pokemon, but it's a monster in Great League, it's such a great Pokemon to have as long as you have the Hundo. Just get the Hundo. And then, of course, Shiny Flex the Hundo.
There's another third thing that's great is it's not Pikachu.
Yes.
For the most part.
Well,
at least this Pikachu's costume is actually good.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that there's also the previous custom Pokemons that appear from last year's Halloween. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle have all their returned with their costumes. They're hatching from X2, and they're in raids. Pikachu is spawning in the wild with his Mimikyu costume, and of course it can be shiny. So a lot of shiny opportunities in this year for sure. A lot of awesome things. However, Chris also mentioned that we have Spiritomb coming back, and this is not just a one-time encounter. You're able to find Spiritomb quests in the wild with spinning stops and everything, and finally get so many Spiritombs that we wanted for the last 2 or 3 years of this game, of this Pokemon, of I don't know, whatever time they actually was released. And of course the shiny, once again, it's another Pokemon that we want as a shiny. And if you don't actually get it this month or this week's, then you're kind of out of luck until next year. So
yeah. I mean, as long as you play during Halloween, you'll get at least one
chance.
But yeah, it's not a guaranteed shiny from the special research.
Definitely. So there's also the people who or trainers who have completed the previous Mega Body Challenge time research during the time there was a feature will also be rewarded the Mega Gengar Energy for Mega Evolutions. And I actually completed these while I was doing the other, of course. And actually it was pretty easy. It wasn't really too much. Catch a couple extra Pokemons there, it goes and everything. And it was amazing, So that was okay, and since you completed one, you can complete the other one, so that's pretty good. Darkrai is back, which this is an interesting thing. Darkrai this is the third time we actually see Darkrai come back. It's actually even the shortest span time from the previous raid when we were not able to actually remote raid it. Excuse me, until now. So the reason why I think it's a little spectacle because the data miners, which again, data mining is breaking into servers, but we don't do this. We're just talking about the information to put out there. Thank you so much. You want to do it. They found that Darkrai's special move, Dark Boy, was implemented into the game system. However, when Darkrai came around, we don't have Darkrai with it, with Dark Boy, which is a questionable decision from Niantic, not to implement something that's basically, the strongest move for the Pokemon that we have there. I don't know their decision base when it comes down to it. I think that at the end of the day, they decided that maybe it's not the time to release it, even though it's probably the best time to release it.
Yeah, I don't know how much it would shake up Master League. Maybe that was their concern. I don't know.
It really depends, because a lot of the legendaries, unfortunately, don't have their special moves. So there's only a few, like, I want to say Cobalion with Secresaur, and then something else that I can't remember at the moment. So there's not that many Pokemons, or at least not many legendary Pokemons out there, or even mythicals in that regard, that actually has their special moves, which I don't understand why they just don't release it after this point, especially for like Lugia or I want to say maybe Ho-Ho or anything like that. I don't understand why people or Niantic doesn't make the decision of actually putting those Pokemons or those moves in the game for that reason,
I don't know, man.
It's a tale of tales, of course, but we'll definitely, we'll keep you updated when we get to those types of informations. There's for Halloween theme field research tasks, avatar items, just like they said. And there's also some boxes, weird boxes on the shop right now, which, it's Halloween boxes.
I like their names,
yeah,
honestly.
Bonuses for this event. We actually have double transfer candy and double cash candy. So it's actually a best time to transfer a lot of legendaries if you want to get a lot of the candies for it. And definitely something that's it's welcome in some regards,
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes. But then, of course, we have other ways to celebrate this year's eventful Halloween time. We have another week of this, and trust me, it's going to be a long week of mega events coming all around. So, very first thing, on Saturday, October 31st, which is Halloween Day, Alolan Marowak Raid Day is finally back, guys. And it's now time to do them once again. But they haven't announced anything about their special moves, so I'm actually curious on how that is.
Do you know what move it's supposed to get?
Shadow Bone, I think it's called.
Yeah. It's a mirror. I believe it's a mirror of Sky Attack.
Interesting.
Except, here's the thing: it has a 20% chance of debuffing.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's shield bait, buddy.
Oh,
that is shield bait.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm surprised they didn't actually announce Shadowbone to be part of the event itself. So we'll see if the Alolan Marowak will actually have it. If it does, I may do a couple. But I'm not going to go super ham just because I already have a couple of shinies and everything. So it's not like I need to spend my entire day playing that. Plus, it's Halloween, so... Then we also have the Cash Mastery Ghost Day, which actually it is right now, October 25th, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. local time. We will be able to catch more of Drifloon and the Revolutionary Lines and all the quests. We are doing that right now, of course. That's what you see us actually catching a lot of different Pokemons. However, it's almost over. I want to say I did get the Shiny 98, so I'm actually happy and okay with the rest of anything that event ends. All right, and then the Go Battle League Halloween Cup. It is to start on Monday, October 26th at 1 p.m. PDT to Tuesday, November 3rd at 1 p.m. PDST. The Halloween Cup, once again, will be live on Go Battle League. In this format, you'll also only use Poison, Bug, Ghost, Dark, and Fairy-type Pokemon with a CP of limit of 1,500. And then, of course, you're going to participate to encounter the custom Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirrel. So instead of doing it a one-night fully night thing for Go Battle League and have the whole servers crash, we're gonna have all of that in a 3-day event, basically, from the Monday to actually not even 3 days, 2 days.
Yeah, it should be a lot longer, actually.
Yeah, so it's a 24-hour event, which is actually good because a lot of people are actually concerned to do it all at once and a scene, basically. And that's like 100 battles, anything like that. Definitely kind of comes around to that.
That should be about a week or 8 days, because it's the 26th to the 31st to the 3rd.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 days for some reason when I saw Monday to Tuesday. My bad.
Another Yamask.
Ooh,
not shiny.
I got Chimeco.
Bruh, give me that Stardust.
Stardust. But yeah, that is the spooky time. Is we have so much to talk, so much to cover on those days. It's crazy though. It's been a grind this last few days. Just a lot of events all together in the next few days. It's getting to the point of getting a little worn out on that. So,
Yeah, I want to ask you really quick.
so
Out of the Halloween costumes, what is your favorite one?
it's between the Pikachu one and the Gengar one.
Okay. Okay.
Gengar is
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. I like his actual like thing and on
Yeah.
top and everything. That actually like breaks it down. Pikachu's of course Mimikyu custom can never go wrong. And then the
It's
third,
OP, man.
I think the last one is probably the Sableye just because it's the liquid one. So
Yeah, I'm going hard for that Charmander, but the Gengar one is so safe since you get those Mega Candies too.
yeah. Oh, and however, you also need to know that if you do Mega Gengar raids, you're also going to be able to actually get the custom Gengar for that. So until the custom event ends, you'll also be able to earn the custom Gengar when doing either regular Gengar or Mega Gengar. Either way, you'll still be getting Gengar. So, so yeah. So, all right, Chris, what else do we got here?
Oh man, Pogo decided to pair up with Verizon here, because yeah, they have an event titled "Grow Your Pokemon Go Experiences with Verizon."
All right. So let me just get this out of the way because I think this is probably the most miscellaneous news we get. Verizon and Pokemon Go collaboration, a special weekend. This is technically tied in the same as the Mexican event from 7-Eleven and the Grove Hub event that we actually announced last week. And it's basically detail to detail, same thing. The only two differences when it comes down to it is the dates, which the event starts on Saturday, November 7th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time. So it's a 3-hour event, just like the other one, of course. However, everything else is the same. You'll catch the same amount of Pokemons. Shiny Ferroseed is coming out for them too, I guess. The only difference on that is the letters of unknowns, which cannot be shiny still, but this time we'll have unknown V and unknown Z. So that's two, of course, unknowns that are rare as it is anyway. So
I gotta find people with the event to trade.
yeah, I'll see if I can maybe get a couple of friends who play Pokemon Go, but they don't play hard enough to actually do the event, and then maybe give me a code from that. So we'll see.
Or if you guys want to give us a code, hook us up on Twitter.
Please help us out.
Yeah, so we have yes. All right, so yeah, like I said, I didn't want to actually go too much into that. You'll be able to redeem them with special actual custom events that you'll be able to wear for your persona in game, mask specifically for Verizon and all that. So if you get the code, you get all of that. You can register and all that. It tells you all the things. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to see it, of course. But again, if you're already doing the Growth Hub or something else, you get double the chances, I guess. So
Yeah, if you want all the chances you can at shinies, or you just need the unknowns that badly,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we got an egg movement here. It's time to talk about this, Chris.
Oh man, some people are happy about this. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I'm actually happy. Now, this is the very first time that Niantic has actually closed this. Now, we're going to talk about this right now. There's been an egg shape, once again, into the pool of eggs from 2 kilometers to 12 kilometers, actually. But either way, it's only 1 through 10. And that's just the difference. So we have new research on what Pokemons are going to be spawning out of those eggs. The very first thing they mention is the strange eggs, which we already knew. The Larvitar, Absol, Sandile, Scraggy, Trubbish, Panyard, Volibee, and Dino will be hatching from the 12-kilometer eggs. You only get them from the Team Rock or Rocket, so it's actually pretty cool and everything. But at the same time, it's one of those not super grindy things unless you're doing a quarter to catch distance events and all that. So, however, the other eggs have been getting a rework on what Pokemons are going to be appearing in there. And do note, I am going to actually say most of the Pokemons that comes out of the eggs. However, there will be regionals in these eggs. but you can only get the regionals if you spin a stop in that region, depending on the region that you are. So if I say like Illumise or Volby, that will depend on where you are in the world, and that's where you get it. But if don't, then you will not get it. So don't expect this eggs to be saying, oh, we got regionals and all the eggs and everything that. No, guys. This is how it's been for the last however many months. So, from 2KX, we have Subet, Poliwat, Cubone, Magikarp, Mareep, Wooper, Snubble, Volbeat, Illumise, Whalmer, Swablu, Whistle, I can't even say, Beniri, Snivy, Tepic, Oshawott, and Minchino. Cool. It's a little bit of difference there and there. So, and almost everything, but everything could be shiny in this pool. So it's actually pretty good. Except for Bissell.
Oh, wait, those are the new additions.
Yes,
okay.
Those are the new additions. More than new additions, the rework on that. Chris, do you want to say the 5K egg ones?
Yeah, sure. The new additions to the 5-kilometer eggs are Machop, Farfetch'd, if it's original, Seal, Voltorb, Lickitung, Kangaskhan, Tauros, Eevee, Pineco, Heracross, Corsola, Ralts, Aron, Torkoal. Dude, they really are teasing us.
Yeah.
Phoebus, Tropius, everyone was freaking out about that one. Clamperl, Relicanth, Mime Jr., Chatot, Hippopotas, Carnivine, Pansage, Panseer, Panpour, Pachirisu, Blitzel, Roggenrola, Maractus, Gothita, Solosis, and Buffalant. I thought a lot of them were already in the 5-kilometer egg, so that's kind of silly to like. That's kind of crazy to me.
Yes, but the one thing that they never mention, at least Pokemon proper or Pokemon Go proper, is what actually is hatching from the eggs when they do this kind of shake-up. This is the very first time they actually announce what is coming on the eggs and what can we expect from those eggs when they come out. And then, of course, the 10K egg pool. We have Shinx, Gible, Riolu, Audino, Timber, Darumaka, Sigilyph, which is a regional, Emolga, Ferroseed, Clink, Elgyem, Liquid, Axew, Golett, and Rufflet. So it's actually good because Rufflet was only a previously obtained Pokemon for the Go Battle League. Now they have put it in eggs, which is actually kind of interesting why they would put it in a 10K pool. But again, the other eggs have, it's skyrocketed so many Pokemon they can actually get, plus regionals and all that. So
yeah.
Unfortunately, Tinko Rocket says to continue on their hatching diabolic plans, and they will include stealing and messing with strength checks. Keep up the defeats of those moments. So make sure you get them out there and rescue them all, or get all the eggs you can, I guess. You want sunny side up eggs or scrambled eggs?
all I can say is I know a lot of people are happy because certain Pokemon got taken out of 10-kilometer eggs.
Oh, yes. One of the Pokemon mentioned that. Know. Yes, one of the Pokemon mentioned it. It's Phoebus. Phoebus is finally out of the 10K. I don't see Alomomola in the 10K pool, so I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God.
Now you get the shiny Phoebus in 5-kilometer eggs.
Man, I need to hatch another 10 shiny Shinx for some reason or something.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's hilarious.
It's kind of sad that Dino moved to the 12K pool, which it's a little annoying, but I guess it works out a little bit better because at the same time the pool is a little bit smaller.
I agree.
Of course, I know that other people are still disappointed about a lot of the Pokemons that are not supposed to be in there, but I guess it is what it is. You can't really do anything about it. Give us shiny Heracross and shiny Corsola, please. But yeah,
that Florida luck, man.
I know, right? Yeah, that's actually pretty great from them to actually tell us what Pokemons are we catching from them, because at the end of the day we're always wondering what is it and everything, and sometimes you hatch so many multiples of the same kind all the time you didn't even know what the rare ones are at this point. So you were wondering like what is actually scanning. Like every now and then I hatch a rare Pokemon and just like this was in 5Ks, and I'm just like I don't even know what I'm going to do with this then. But yeah, definitely. At least when you're in other parts of the country, you get less regionals. But here in Florida, or at least where we are, oh my God, the amount of regionals we have to hatch from 5Ks is too much. It is too much, guys. So yeah, it is what it is when it comes down to it. All right, that is the egg shake-up. Again, sunny side up or scramble, whatever you like. But we got more news to talk about. How I'm not surprised about this one.
Yeah, this one kind of surprised me because one day I was just spinning a gym and I got a certain quest. I was like,
What is
when
this?
did this pop up? Yeah.
So
If you guys have been playing, you definitely noticed.
yes, so on October 20th, from Pokemon proper, AR mapping is now coming into Pokemon Go. Now, AR mapping was already part of the game, but AR mapping quest and task will be part of the game itself. However, this is how the feature is gonna work out. Certain Pokestops will have a special design indicated that will receive an AR mapping task when you spin them. The task will require you to complete an action either at the Pokestop or where you receive the task or another Pokestop within a certain radius. Complete the task by heading over to the AR scanning screen, exploring the area around you. This task will count as your daily field research task. So it will be like the 4 quests in the line of cast you can get throughout the day. Hey, Shiny Jerusalem! Again.
Oh, buddy.
Gotta love those clicks, you know?
Oh my gosh.
I think they're a little bit boosted for today.
I was gonna say it looks like they boosted it because we both had 2, and now you just got your 3rd one.
Yeah, and this is a wild one too. Another 98! What? Hold on. How? What?
That's the one you gotta use for Go Battling, buddy.
Oh my god.
I hope you know we're posting this.
Oh my god. Unbelievable. That's another 98? What is with my luck? Okay, I seriously need to go get the lottery ticket or something. I saw that movement of it. Oh, this is a Gengar. This is cool. I saw the movement of the bars, and I was like, okay, this is cool. This is good. Ah! I almost thought it was a Honda for a second. I was like, holy Zenas.
It is better than the other one, technically, though.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, that's crazy though. That is crazy. What about this Gengar? Alright, it's okay. I could have been better. Let's click on more. Okay.
That's crazy, too. That was a wild encounter.
Yeah, it's not even weather boosted either. That's the weird one. Oh, I finished the quest. Yay! It's in my Brisket Pass in the research completed. Cash Mastery Ghost completed. Thank you very much. I am the Ghost Master.
Oh my gosh. Have you done any of the AR mapping? Because personally, I haven't. I did not want to take the time.
Yes, so getting back on track, thank you very much, Chris, before I actually go ranting about this game.
Oh, no problem.
AR mapping, yes, I have done one. However, this is something that a lot of people are complaining about when it comes down to it. You can basically do the AR mapping. You don't have to technically scan the Pokestop itself or the place of the Pokestop. You have to be in range. You can scan the ground for many seconds and then complete the task. Now people knew this and they said, okay, we're only gonna do this or that. I think Niantic kind of whiffed of that and then disabled the AR mapping, then turn it back on. There's also another part of this community, and I listened to Laura because of this. We have another community side when it comes to Wayfair, and the Wayfair community has actually say, don't do this. This is actually going to mess up the way that we manipulate the whole thing when it comes down to getting stops for your area and your two sales and whatever else that you really do on that regard. However, I want to say that it's an okay thing, but at the same time, it's one of those things that, it kind of messes up the circumstances of many people. I mean, there's people just constantly grading stops every single day. And, I mean, thank you so much for doing that, guys. We really appreciate it. But there are also exploiters in the game, and they exploited to have Pokestops clear to them that were not supposed to be when it comes down to it. So, understandably enough, there's two sides to the coin right now. I want to say that I go to the side that I just want to clean places up. It doesn't matter where you are or how you're doing this. I think that it's going to help out a little bit. And it's going to hurt them a little bit too. Because a lot of people rely on that mapping area for themselves. So
I think it's a good addition, but yeah, that people are just abusing it right now. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I just haven't taken the time.
So I did one of those. I was okay. It was like one of those daily things, and then I'll be done. Actually, the ones right here in my area do require me to do the scanning before I get anything else from them. So it might be a possibility that I'll do them and then hopefully get another task afterwards, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I just hope that that's the case. A little more information about these trainers, level 20 and up will have access to the feature beginning on Tuesday, October 20th, which is the last few days. And it's not available on Niantic's account at launch, but there are future plans to implement it to Niantic Kids accounts in that regard. Again, this is also to be able to map, the world of AR in the eyes of the trainer instead of just the company itself. It's kind of saying, okay, we're letting you play the game. Can you help us out a little bit there, guys? It'd probably be easier for them to have the people out there, the people who play the game and the people who see these things every single day, map out the world for them. So I say it's kind of nice,
Yeah, don't make it harder for them. Give them an actual scan.
Plus,
if you can.
The rewards on it are not pretty bad either. Some of them, of course, give you a max revive. Actually, there's like a couple of them that give you a lure module, which again,
I know. I know Hunter needs max revives.
Yeah, so a lure module and even a puffin, and those are, coin-based rewards, which usually you don't get those through regular gameplay, guys, unless there is an event or something similar. But those are actually pretty good rewards from doing it. So I suggest you do them if you have a good reward from it. Just be careful because, if it is part of your task, if you don't want to use it and then you get a task from throughout, and then let's say you're driving by with your Gold Plus and then all of a sudden you get one of those tasks, you can delete it until you open the game or something like that. So you won't get another task for that regard.
I think they actually counted as a fourth task unless they changed it.
Oh, interesting.
Because I was messing with that.
Oh yeah, it does. It's like the like your daily field task that you can get.
Yeah.
So if you have a full taskbar, you won't get another one until you finish that up or you delete it at that point. So, But yeah, that's AR mapping tasking. And again, guys, we haven't been done with the news. This is still the news.
So much news.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
This one event is tied into the Crown Tundra, the DLC once again to come out to the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack. Finally, it's out there for you guys, and we had a little bit of celebration in Pokemon Go regarding to it. Chris and I was actually doing a live streaming during the time when all of this happened. But in celebration of the release of the Crown Tundra, Galarian Ponyta and Surfetch have arrived in Pokemon Go. With new avatar items will be available, of course. So now it's time to celebrate. When? It's already expired. So it's Thursday, October 22, all the way to Friday, October 23rd. It was a 1-day, 24-hour event only, where the features were Galarian Farfetch, which first appeared in Pokemon Go during the event celebrating the release of the Isle Armor, will be appearing in the wild. You'll also be able to evolve Galarian Farfetch to Surfetch. To evolve Farfetch, you have to make 10 excellent throws with it as your body. Note that the number of excellent throws you make won't reset when you change your body Pokemons, so keep trying on. Galarian Ponyta will be appearing in raid battles. This Pokemon has a small horn that hides healing power. You also know they evolved the Galarian Ponyta into Galarian Rapidash. And that's basically it.
Yeah, all I can say is if you weren't playing during this event, hopefully you can trade somebody.
Yes.
That did.
I actually got a 93 Galarian Ponyta. I'm actually happy about that. Happy.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people get like 98s and 96s. I was like, where's my luck?
Yes, I know, right? I actually, a lot of people in the Twitter community got Hondos too, and I'm just like, give it to me.
I just wish I got better moves.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things, though, that we need to know while I love this Galarian Ponyta for you guys is that they won't be going away when the event ended. They're actually going to be hatching in 7K eggs. So Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Farfetch will be hatching from the 7K eggs to be able to do those evolutions and everything. This is actually a pretty cool Pokemon.
That's good.
Oh man, the rainbows. Ooh, 1496 Great League available.
Dude, it is crazy colorful. I love it.
I know, especially when you tap on it, he just like goes My Little Pony flavor on there.
It reminds me of a Alolan Muck a lot.
I know, right? So that's actually pretty good, pretty fun. Let me go ahead and if another one of those is shiny. Nope, it's not yet. But yeah, so we also have some customs. That's why you actually see our avatars actually wearing the Crown Thunder costume. It's actually pretty cool because I mean I love anything that comes out of the main series games. And yeah, unfortunately again guys, it was a 24-hour event. Unless you actually were playing through the events, you weren't able to get them too much. But I mean you still have a chances if you have 7k and above. So that it's what it is, guys. Sorry about that we couldn't report any earlier, but you know that's the life of the podcaster. All right, so how many more news are we gonna talk about today, Chris?
Oh my gosh. Well, we might as well keep going, man.
Oh yeah. How about we talk about what November has in store for us, Chris?
Dude, it's exciting.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
I guess.
Familiar faces return to raids, new feature updates, and more in November. If you didn't think October was enough news, we have some good stuff coming in November.
Well,
I mean,
we technically have what we already expect from November as a whole, plus whatever else they're gonna, implement throughout those days, anyways. So it's gonna be interesting how when we do see it in the end of the day.
I like that they're keeping it a little bit of a surprise in between.
Oh yeah. So here is what we're gonna be facing in November from here on out. Starting on Sunday, November 1st, which actually we will actually have daylight savings for us here in the United States changing up on that Sunday specifically. Until December 1st, which is almost the end of the year, guys. It's almost time for the end of the year. That's crazy, right? What is going to be our research breakthrough box there, Chris?
Dude, it's going to be something I really need a hundo of. Togetic.
Yes, Togetic. Togetic, the happiness Pokemon. It's going to be in Research Topic. Now, it's interesting that they implemented this one. I mean, I guess it's the same as Shedinja, as Shedinja in this month's Research Breakthrough Box. However, it's not a shiny we can obtain from previous evolution because unless you get Togepi. But either way, it's a nice addition. If you get a Hondo, please get it because it is a beast in Master League. And Ultra
and
League.
raids.
And raids, yeah. Oh my goodness, and raids.
The thing I'm sad about is Togepi. If you give it a second move, it's only 10k. I think Togetic is already 75k.
Ouch on the dark.
I'll check it though.
Yeah, no, definitely. But there's more to come. There's a month of different raid bosses in 5-star raids. So we already know from Friday, October 23rd to Thursday, November 5th, Darkrai is available in 5-star raids, and of course you can get the shiny. Make sure you try to get the shiny because it is a non-tradable Pokemon, mythical Pokemon out there. So do try your hardest, especially now the remote raids are back or here.
Correction, really quick. It is 50k, not 70k for Togetic.
Okay, well, it's still one of those things. So, but yes, so we are on Darkrai. Then on Thursday, November 5th to November 16th on Monday, a familiar Pokemon will be returning in 5-star raids.
What do you think?
At this point, I just want to see Mewtwo back.
You think it might be Mewtwo? I think it might be Dialga, but it's kind of weird that it's only one. So it's got to be something that doesn't have a pairing, I feel like.
Not necessarily. So we'll return to this speculation in a second here. So Monday, November 16th, so at the end of that familiar Pokemon, to Tuesday, November 24th, Terrakion, Cavalion, and Berisian will be challenging in 5-star raids. So all three of the legendaries Source of Justice will be actually there to battle, which is okay. I'm okay with that. It's not a bad integration. I do want my own shiny Terrakion because I already got the other two, and I'm okay with the rest. I don't really need to do any more. And they're not the greatest anyways. But then, of course, stay tuned for more details on the feature raid boss that will be in 5-star race on Tuesday, November 24 at 1 p.m. to Monday, November 30th. So, we got two raid bosses. They're supposed to be coming in throughout the ends of November or middle of November. So, speculation time. What are we going to get?
Yeah, I gotta say, I like your theory because they give us Darkrai. So that's a perfect counter for Mewtwo. So I wouldn't be surprised. They're usually pretty nice like that.
Yeah, definitely. Now you did say Dalkia. I was thinking maybe Dialga and Palkia. So two and
Maybe
different ones.
split up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought maybe that will help out a lot of people who don't want to do the Sword Justice and all that stuff.
Yep.
However, I don't know. The familiar one seems interesting. It could actually be, it could be Groudon and Kyogre, which I don't think those are gonna come back anytime soon. And this is my theory on those. Is because they have primal evolutions on those, and I'm sure that they will have an event specifically for them to be able to earn the primal evolution candy for their mega primal evolutions, which I am 100% ready for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
However, something like Mewtwo or Lugia or Ho-Ho coming back, it doesn't seem too enticing when it comes down to it. It just really depends on what they're going to be discovering. I'm sure that they will be announcing that in the coming weeks, and definitely before the week of the returning legendary. So we'll see. Let's remember that each week in November there will be a raid hour on Wednesday at 6 p.m. So if you want to really go ham, do the raid hours. It's actually pretty good. I'm actually glad that that's staying. It's a good feature, especially for people who want to raid them during the time off.
Yeah, I love it.
And then of course we have more information at the Spotlight Hours. Chris, what do we got for Spotlight Hours?
Tuesday, November 3rd, we got Cubone and twice the Stardust. Yippee. Tuesday, November 10th, we got Jigglypuff with twice the XP for catching Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tuesday, November 17th, Meowth, Kanto. You'll get twice the candy for catching Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Meow.
Tuesday, November 24th, you'll get Babooch. And you'll get twice the candy for transferring. I'm going to go ham on that.
Yeah, I figure as much.
Yeah. Need it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that I actually started making those weird things when the live stream. So that's hilarious. Anyway, so yes, all those Pokemon can be shiny hunt, so that's actually pretty good. I'm actually wanting the Jigglypuff and the Meowth the most. So I'm okay going a little bit ham on those days when I have to, but if not, then I wouldn't worry about it until now. However, there is still more news in this announcement, which I am getting tired of saying that, but we have so much.
Oh boy.
Alright, so they also said that we have some exciting events and features updates happening. So look forward to a limited research event happening on November 28th. The feature Pokemon will be announced at a later date. I just foresee a good limited research for something that's gonna come soon, and of course, we do understand that maybe like Pokemon Home to Go is gonna come very soon. So they actually announced like that pretty closely.
I hope
too. And then soon you'll be able to see more information about the Pokemon you have come to know and love. For example, if your Pokemon hatched from an egg, you'll see which type of egg it hatched from. If you catch your Pokemon in an encounter or after a raid, you'll be able to see more details about that raid, such as whenever it was an EX raid or a Mega raid, or whenever you battle in a raid remotely or in person. Ooh, that's interesting. You'll also see whenever you met your Pokemon in a special encounter, such as an encounter after Go Fest or the Go Battle League, or even the research rewards on in Snapshot. Jeez, they have like a lot of like quality of life updates on this one. And you'll also be able to encounter it during the ticketed events and all of that. So basically, what they're telling us is that we can just go down memory lane and be like, okay, I caught this here and here and here and here and here, and how I caught it and how I won it and all that stuff. So that's actually pretty interesting. I think they're also maybe implementing the Pokeball mechanic, so you'll see what Pokeball it has when you catch it. Unless you already have, you can see it now, right? Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty interesting. There's much to look forward in November. Let us know if you forward to more in the social media, of course. But goodness gracious, there's a little bit more that actually I skipped over. But this is more about. We'll also be updating when trainers will receive special research lines released in the past that is not overwhelming for new trainers. So let's say a new trainer comes into the game. Let's say I make a brand new account, or somebody who I know for a fact that wants to play Pokemon Go enters the game for the very first time. And they see like the entire list of special events that we had, like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Victini or anything like that, and we're like, oh my goodness, something is going on, you know. So it's not overwhelming for the person to say, hey, we need to do all of this to be able to get this special mythical Pokemon. So they're going to be releasing it in parts, and it's going to be interesting in that regard, because now the person is not going to be overwhelmed with so much information at once to what to do and what to do in that regard. So yeah, definitely. I know the chat is going crazy. Chris, thank you very much for handling that, but I'm trying to get all the information here for you guys.
Oh yes, please.
But yeah, so all right, let's get to a last little piece of news here, and this is the one-time event for Latin American Dia de los Muertos. That celebrate the Day of the Dead in Pokemon Go, and this is how it happens. So in this year, spirits will return. In addition of our annual Halloween event in Pokemon Go, we will be celebrating the Day of the Dead for the first time with a special event for trainers in the Latin America side. So I wish I was in Peru at the time. Sunday, November 1st to Monday, November 2nd, local time. Pokemon representing different elements of Day of the Dead will appear. Be lookout for Cubone, Sunflora, Roselia, Cacnea, Duskull, and Liquid appearing more in a while. We also have Incest, frequently attacked to those. Ghastly, Mischievous, Absol, Shuppet, Duskull, Drifloon, and Liquid. Exclusive field research tasks such as Marowak, Alola Marowak, Murok, and Duskull. And if you're lucky, you might even encounter a shiny one, which I already knew that all of those are shiny aside from Marowak.
Yeah.
And when sharing Pan de Muerto with friends and families, don't forget to battle together. Puffins will be available as rewards on Go Battle League rewards tracks. Ooh, that's interesting. Now I really wish I was in Latin America.
Yeah, I wish I got Puffins for kicking people's butts.
Or, not kicking people's butts. Either way, you get good or get wrecked. You know this.
Either or.
So yes, this is actually pretty nice that they're expanding their regions of events to other countries, and it's kind of one of those things when it comes down to it. So it is what it is, It's actually pretty good. I want to say that's pretty good. I like those events. And anybody, I think my cousin who plays Pokemon Go over there is gonna take part of that event. So it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I think they deserve more events, honestly.
Oh yeah, I think every country supposed to have, but I mean, Niantic can only stretch things so much and everything out there. So
yeah,
so it's good. All right, let's get good or get wrecked. How about that, Chris?
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I can go over Halloween Cup very, very quickly.
Yes.
If you guys didn't know the typings, check it, please. But I gotta say the main contenders are gonna be Volibee into what's the evolution called? I don't even remember. Mandibuzz, and then Azumarill is gonna be really good. It's always been good. If you don't have one, make one, please. It's gonna be good no matter what. Galvantula is gonna be good. Shadows are gonna be rampant. You're gonna see Shadow Gardevoir. You're gonna see Shadow Mawile. You're gonna see Toxicroak, and here's a weird one. There's an anti-meta for Crustle. I would definitely recommend Crustle if you can't get the other ones. So yeah, do what you can. Kick butt. Let us know how you do. I think we're going to do pretty good, personally. What do you think, Pure Letter?
I definitely going to see how to do this. I know the limit is 1500, but I don't know. Mandibuzz, I got a 96 Mandibuzz, so I think I may use it eventually.
Yeah, I know one of my friends is using a hundo.
Oh, nice.
Sounds like, sure, why not?
Is that Papa Chris?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, yeah. He's the only one I know he got a hundo, plus another one in our Discord, but anyways. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, definitely, Azumarill is just going to wreck anything dark type in that regard.
Oh, yeah.
And it just seems like it's something that we have seen before thanks to the Celt Arena. The Celt Arena has definitely done something similar to this a long time ago. So we kind of have already those Pokemons ready to go. Of course, new additions has happened since the previous times that we had the Cups. So it's going to be interesting. I really want to see how people manage this type of Cup. And hopefully it gets me closer to rank 7 at least before the end of the season.
Oh, dude, you'll hit rank 9, man. Come on.
I got to. But I don't know. I like doing my Master Leagues every now and then when it comes down to it. You know, I want to flex that Shandu.
Oh no.
Yes. All right. I think that should be a podcast. I think we covered so much, and I think it's a little overwhelming for our listeners. So I think that's where we're gonna end it right there, Chris. That has been a podcast for sure. I want to thank once again everybody for listening. Please, of course, make sure you check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and Amazon Music. Also, make sure you send us an email to the PurifiedPodcast@gmail.com. And of course, follow us on social media. There's definitely many places you can actually visit us. If you do, send us a tweet or anything. Tell us about your day. And of course, if you do !Discord or you check out our Discord in the description, you'll be able to actually join our Discord and talk about many different things. We are, of course, doing Pokemon Go stuff, but at the same time, we're also doing other Pokemon things. We have recently, of course, acquired the Crown Tundra, so we are doing max raid layer battles and a lot of different things that we'd love to see you guys in there for sure. We're playing so many different games. We're having so much fun with the community. Thank you so much, guys. I never really say this, but the community, our Discord, is actually pretty good. It's pretty amazing. I'm glad.
Yeah, we don't say it enough, honestly.
Yeah, we don't say enough, but you guys really do come through as how well we actually, without you guys, we wouldn't be running this podcast at all or anything similar to that. So I do appreciate everybody who's in the Discord and everybody who's listening to us. So thank you so much, guys. So again, if you want to, of course, follow us on social media for any quick follow changes, and don't forget to check us out at the PurifiedPodcast.com for the Professor Network. Chris, how about you take us away for the night?
Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoy this spooky season. Wish you guys much shiny luck. I hope you guys get as lucky as Pure Letter, dear Lord. And yeah, have a happy Halloween, guys. Peace.
Keep on grinding. Have a good night.